Yo, this is Rick Mahorn, the bad boy, giving a shout out to my man Drew, Detroit Drew. Make sure you tune in on his YouTube channel, Detroit Drew. Bad boy.
You ready?
Yo, what's good, peeps? Hottest day of the year, and probably so far, since this whole thing's been going down, this is probably the hottest news we've had all year. So it makes sense. Hottest day, hottest news day. The Detroit Pistons are potentially looking at adding a new GM to their roster. Now, before I talk about who else is on the thumbnail, what we know so far, and again, this could change, but for right now, what they're kind of looking at is somebody to kind of report to as Stefanski. This team has been going in a different direction since Dwayne Casey and as Stefanski took over. There's a lot more people in this just staff, from analytics people and just trainers who come at the game a different way. I think that something that we need to work on is being able to get better trades, which Stefanski hasn't done a terrible job doing that. But free agent is a big one, of being able to draw not just role players, but guys who come in and change the team. And I think that there's only one guy in mind that fits this right now, and that's none other than Mr. Big Shot Chauncey Billups. We have talked about this about a year or two ago, right before Stefanski got in here, when they fired Stan Van Gundy, that he needed to be a GM. Now, he might not be ready to be the GM, but this is the perfect opportunity for him to come in and learn. He's got great player relationships throughout the league. He's very smart. He knows how the game is supposed to be played. He's played here. He knows how this team's supposed to look and what it's supposed to do. I guarantee you that he's gonna look. If you guys have not watched his show on ESPN with Jalen Rose and Paul Pierce is the buffoon, and Chauncey is the kind of one who brings it back to reality. But what my point was before I got off track there is he knew a lot of people coming out of the draft, so he's going to do his research and all that and not make a mistake. Plus, it's the perfect opportunity for him because he's not going to have all the pressure on him. At the end of the day, right now, the way this, like I said, this has been reported, is that they're going to report to Stefanski, and Stefanski's kind of okay everything, but you're not going to tell Chauncey no. But it's a great way for Chauncey to get his feet wet in this next era of basketball in his career. You know, it's something that he's been interested in wanting to do. What better way to come home and do it for the Pistons? I don't see a better fit. It would be beautiful timing. And to me, this is a good opportunity for the Pistons, man. Anytime you have the opportunity to add somebody to this team, GM, a towel boy, a fan, whatever it is, I mean, any aspect of it, to add something to this franchise to make it new and to get better, it's going to be exciting. Now, this could be very bad. We could miss the boat on this one, but I don't think that we will. And the reason I don't think that we will is because if not, Stefanski is going to continue to be the full-time GM. He's kind of really doing it without a label right now. We don't technically have a true GM. A lot of people are asking about Malik Rose. I don't know what's going on with that. He might not be employed here anymore. His contract might be up. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. You know, he said some stuff around trade deadline that just quite frankly wasn't true. So, they might be parting ways. Again, I don't have any sources on that one. I tried looking it up. I can't find anything about it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Obviously, the Pistons need to do more than just bring Chauncey in. Obviously, they need to go out and interview other people. But at the end of the day, I just think Chauncey's the best fit for what this position beholds. And, fans are going to love him. We're going to get behind this team. People will come out and support just the fact that he's there. So there's a lot of good candidates. You can bring in just a handful of potential former Pistons. But I want to get the right guy, man. Even if it's not Chauncey, I want to get the right guy in this position. Maybe someone that Fancy can groom to kind of take over when he's done. I don't know if that's the end goal here or not, but I don't know, man. I'm excited. I can't wait to find out what's going to happen with this if we do bring somebody in. While we're thinking about it, man, leave it down in the comments of who you want the Pistons to bring in. Instagram, Twitter, DSA members in the description, DSA website, all in the description. Stay tuned, because tomorrow, I was supposed to do it today, we will be reacting to some of the best plays from the Detroit Pistons season so far, and then we'll continue to go through and recap some of the players and grade them and tell you what I want them to work on this offseason. So stay tuned for all that. Much more coming this week, and that's the bottom line because Detroit Drew said so. See you guys tomorrow, man.